Hi guys! In keeping with the Christmas theme, I have some DIY ornaments to show you. These are super fun to do, very easy on the pocket and a lot of fun. So if you want to know these ideas and these two crafts I'm about to show you, then keep on watching. For the Christmas jar, you will need, of course, a jar and Fevicol, some silver glitter, and dark colored scrap paper or cardboard that's wide enough to fit around your jar. Since this craft is mainly about the township scene, sketch out the silhouette of any township on the scrap paper, or you can just print them out on the scrap paper and let it be easy enough for you to cut later, because if it's too detailed, it's going to be harder to cut out. Now, just take a craft blade and cut along the outline, being very careful with your fingers, and make sure to have a bunch of newspapers below your cutout because those blades can go really deep and you don't want to be cutting the furniture. Then carefully pull out the cut area from the cardboard, being very careful at the pointy edges because those can give away easily. And once you've got your sketch, you're now ready to stick it on your jar. Now to spruce up the jar, I just took a piece of cotton almost wide enough to fit the base of the jar and put Fevicol on the bottom just to stick it the right side up at the bottom of the jar, just so it doesn't look empty and gives this appearance of snowfall. To further spice it up, you can add some silver glitter on the top of the jar just to make it all the more snowy. You could also add some to the inner part of the jar, just in places here and there, to make it look like snow is actually falling. And this is where that Santa snow would really look like it's snowing. For the glittery snowballs, you will need a couple of balloons, about 8 to 10, some white wool, not the red, I didn't use the red, some glitter, whatever color you prefer, and Fevicol or Mod Podge glue. Begin by blowing out your balloons to a small size. Remember, the bigger your balloons, the bigger the snowballs. Then just tie your woolen thread to the base of the balloon where you tied the knot, and slowly and carefully wind it all around the balloon, making sure that that wool doesn't unravel. It takes a bit of practice, about 2-3 attempts, and you will be good to go. You will get the knack of it, and it's going to be faster with every balloon you go through. Once you get the knack of it, go crazy, go in all directions, just making sure they form almost full circles, and once you reach the end, tie it up at that same base where you initially began. Here's where I made a huge mistake. So that amount of water was way too much, so after I did this, I spilt it out and I started over. And this time I just used 2 teaspoons of water for about 2 tablespoons of Fevicol. So I just got my Fevicol to be a little diluted, not watery, and then I had my mix ready to dunk my balloons into. A word of advice: rather than dunking the balloons like this, I would advise you to take a paintbrush, take some of that Fevicol mix and paint the thread all around your balloon and then dip it in the glitter, because when you dunk the balloons like this, it takes the balloons forever to dry off. So unless you have all the time in the world, don't do this. When the balloons are still wet, roll them around in glitter, making sure to coat all sides and leave it to dry. It takes about a day or 2 to dry completely, so just let it be undisturbed and your snowballs are almost ready. Once they're completely stiff and dry, take a safety pin and prick the balloon, and that's what happens. And carefully remove the balloon. I'll just show you how to do that. Pull the base of the balloon, making sure the knot is stretched further away, and cut the space below the knot. To remove the balloon, take a pair of scissors and slowly pull it out through the biggest gap you can find in the snowball. And some balls will be big hits while others will be complete duds, but that's okay as long as you had fun and you got a good number of good looking snowballs. Now you can find a fancy looking jar and put all these balls in it, making a nice centerpiece, or attach them to your cereal lights and they make beautiful lighted snowballs. And there you have it, 2 easy, beautiful crafts to light up your home this Christmas. If you liked these, be sure to subscribe and watch out for my next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!